hello and welcome. I'm Colin Daniel from riffninja.com, and this is lesson number 3 in a series of 3 lessons, and it's about the good old 9th chord. And I've talked quite a bit about it. Now I'm just going to show you how to make a root 6 9th chord, and then give you a couple of ideas to get you going, because there's really a lot you can do with this chord. There's a ton of things you can do with it. It's depending on how creative you are with it, and I'm going to try and get the creative mind of yours working. And so let's just a quick review. I taught you a D 9th first, and then I showed you that I was sliding it. You know, a semitone slide in my strum. And then I was also embellishing it with the augmented 9th, or the sharp 9th if you'd like to call it, or raised 9th. And I moved it to the E. So obviously these chords are all movable. In my first lesson I was using an A7th, and in my second lesson I was using an A7th and a B7th, and I was adding the 7th chord with the pinky. Well, you can change this chord and make it an A7th plus 9. This is A7th. Now if you drop your pinky down on the 7th fret, first string, you have an A9. And the nice thing about this 9th is you can switch back and forth, and you can create chord movement, but you're still based off of an A7th chord, which is, so it's substitutable, meaning that, you know, one guitar player could be playing a straight A7th, the other one could be moving back and forth from the 9th back to the 7th. They're related. And I just wanted to show you that so that you could add to your repertoire and add to this root 5 9th. So now you have a root 6 9th, because this chord comes or is built on the 6-string root, right? And you know, you could do 12 bar in any key. Let's say B is a cool key, B blues. You know, so B is the 1, E is the 4, and F sharp is the 9. And there's lots of, or F sharp should I say, is the 5. I'm talking about the scale degrees now. This is 1, 4, and 5. B, E, and F sharp, right? Okay, now I could play the F sharp down here and the E7th here, you know, and the B9th here. So I've got all these different options. And now all of a sudden, a simple 3-chord 12 bar can become very, very interesting. You know, you can switch these roots around, like obviously the F sharp and the E7th work really nice with this B9th down here at the 2nd fret. So you've got all these options, and I just wanted to wake you up to some of them. So let's say we take the B 12 bar blues, and you know, we'll start, and I'll add the 9th along with the 7th. Then I'll slide up to the E, and I'll add the augmented 9th. Then I'll go back to the B and add the 9th. Now, just to be different, I'm going to go to F sharp down here, root 6, then E7th, and I'm not going to play a 9th, I'm just going to play a 7th. And then I'm going to play the B9th down here, root 5. Look at the voicings you can get in one 12 bar. Isn't that fabulous, right? There's slides, you know, you have your choice. None of this is wrong as long as you're keeping your bar changes where they're supposed to be. And the standard 12 bars I mentioned before is 4 bars of the 1 chord, which in this case is the B7th. Then 2 bars of the 4 chord, which is the E7th, right? And then back to 2 bars of the 1 chord, which is B7th. 1 bar of the F sharp, it's F sharp 7th. 1 bar of the E7th, back to the B. Now I'll go to the F sharp 9th, the finish up. Isn't that just the coolest? These chords have a beautiful sound and they're all interworked and intertwined together. You know, if you'd like to learn some more about this, you can check out my Ultimate Blues course, or maybe you can subscribe if you like and check out some more lessons like this. Thanks for your time. Hope you learned lots, and we'll see you next time. Take care.